everybody. My name's Rosemary Edwards. Like most of us today, I come from a long family history of health problems that I thought were never going to affect me. 2 years ago, in my early 50s, genetics finally caught up with me. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. I'm determined to be healthy again. Join me with my family and friends as I journey towards a healthier lifestyle and new ways of cooking from the heart. Hi everybody, and welcome to Cooking from the Heart. I have two really big special treats today. Number one, I'm going to have apple pie, and I have my very dear friend Paula Chilton here.
Hi. That's
going to prepare all the pies. She's an unbelievable baker, and we just had a family reunion on my husband's side a few weeks ago, and you should have seen the pies that she made, all the different varieties of pies. And she did some sugarless pies that you would have never known were sugarless. So today I asked her if she'd come by and do an apple pie. And I'm just gonna try and remember the process of how she went about doing it. Not that I'm gonna probably do it as good as she does. So she brought this apple peeler.
Peel away.
Peel away.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you've had it for over 20 years.
Yeah.
And you know, I went online and you actually can get these. It's really kind of cool because I'm here doing it the old-fashioned way. Can you show them how that works?
Sure.
I just think this is the neatest thing because I've been doing it the other way with the peeler, and I thought we were really clever with the apple, you know, pulling the core out. But look at this. It cores it and it peels it at the same time. And she says she usually doesn't use the red apple for
No, I use a mixture of red and green.
Okay.
Sometimes.
We can just put it in that bowl for now.
Okay.
So, isn't that neat? I just think that's really cool. So we're going to go ahead and you're going to roll out the dough for the top, and then, or are we going to do this
We're going to
first?
put this inside.
Okay.
The apples that have been pre-cooked.
Okay.
With
And then
the spices.
And what do you put in the apple?
I put cinnamon,
Cinnamon.
a little bit of clove, freshly grated nutmeg, a couple of tablespoons of flour, and a little bit of butter.
Okay.
And sugarless sugar.
Well, that's sugarless sugar. So, and which one were you using? Because I think, did you take my suggestion on the one that I was talking about?
Yes,
The
ideal. The
I did.
ideal, yeah.
And we discovered this in one of my diabetic books, so I suggested it to Paula because it doesn't have this aftertaste. And you said that you're trying to see if you can get the
brown sugar.
The brown sugar, because they carry the brown sugar. And honestly, I can't tell the difference that it doesn't have real sugar in it.
Right.
And it's really
There's
good.
no aftertaste.
No aftertaste. So I loved it. We loved it. And Scott ate it. Didn't know the difference, that it was a sugarless one, so that's a good thing. Okay, now Paula likes using
the granite or marble because it keeps the pastry dough cool, and that's what you want.
Okay. And homemade, obviously, we're gonna probably do an episode where she shows, because she says there's different varieties of the dough and it's how you go about it. What's in this one?
This is flour, shortening, and water.
And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has to do with how you
handle it
and give it the special care.
Yeah.
So
you want to roll from the center out.
You want center out. And
in each direction.
One of the things you were trying to tell me this morning, because I was watching you do this, and I was watching you cut, and you keep saying you don't need to be perfect.
No, absolutely not. It's just, just do it real, quickly. And if you have cracks in your dough or whatever, you can just mend it with your finger. It doesn't have to be perfect. Well, because it's still going to taste the same.
Because I think one of the things for me is I'm not much of a baker. I've always been more of a cook. And I have my sister Connie, who's an unbelievable baker too. But I think that's the thing. It's a little intimidating. I've never really done pie crust. I always buy the pre-made, and obviously they could do the same thing if they wanted. I think after watching you, I'm starting to realize this isn't that difficult. How many apples are in this?
I use 10.
10.
10, depending on the weight, 3 to 4 pounds. I put in a little extra and I pre-cook it because when you have that top crust, when you don't pre-cook it, you're going to have a gap between the apples and the pastry, and you don't want that.
Oh, okay.
So you want to pre-cook it, and then you put your top pastry dough on, and then when you cut it, you don't have the air pocket.
Okay. See that's a
But it's not
tricky.
perfect. See, it
Right.
didn't match, but that's okay.
Right.
We can make it work.
Right.
Hopefully. No, I can't. Let me
But
lift it up.
you can lift it and you can move it. See, everybody? It's that simple.
There.
Okay.
That works.
I'm not
Yeah.
as intimidated now about doing that.
The more mistakes I make, sometimes the better it becomes.
Right. And then you also were talking to me about the different types of crust that you do.
Yes.
You have another crust that you do and I'm going to have you back to do that. It was
Some is butter and shortening. Some is just butter. I don't use margarine. If I'm going to use butter, I use real butter. Okay, we're going to take a egg and water mixture here and wash and brush the crust.
It's just egg wash?
Yeah. A little bit of water, an egg, mix it up. And you just want to put some little air holes in there so when it's cooking, and you can do a design if you wish. Then we're going to take a little bit of cinnamon and just kind of sprinkle it on there. And then there we go. And we're going to put it in the oven for about 45 minutes.
Okay, I can't wait to get into this.
I'm sorry.
You know what, everybody? He's been waiting all morning. The smell has been dry. That was, by the way, my husband. But thank you very much. Thank you, Paula. I've got to try it here. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Paula, for being here. Signing off, everyone, from Cooking from the Heart with Love. I'm Rosemary Edwards. And my dear friend, Paula Chilton, for cooking me such a great apple pie.